G'day ladies and gentlemen, Piedudeaus here and welcome back to another episode of SkyTable. Alrighty, so bit of a break between episodes, but I do apologise for that. Main reason for that actually being was because I was actually away. I was house sitting for someone, looking after their dogs. But yeah, and partly on that is also my fault, is because I didn't actually realise I never advertised that was happening. So yeah, I'm sorry, legends. I'm so sorry. I goofed. Basically, I totally goofed on that front. Yeah, I just never let you guys know. So that is actually the reason as to why there was a bit of a break. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight back into it. This episode, there's one thing that's always been requested me to do, is make a, was it the quantum suit? Well, I think actually for the quantum suit though, you do actually need the NanoSuit, so I think I might as well make that first. I'll actually have a quick look. I just want to go, there's the quantum suit, so I'll just click the boots. So yeah, I mean, you do need at least the NanoSuit parts to at least obtain it, and then you've got the Laptron crystals, and you've got, obviously, of course, the iridium plates, which get the iridium ore from the UU matter, which is what's only very slowly been ticking over through that. But I think at least at the moment I should at least try and get the NanoSuit for now. At least that'll be good enough. And so yeah, and after that, I think I might, the other thing that's also been requested plenty of times is, of course, doing the nuclear reactor. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Plus that'll also, the nuclear reactor will put a heap more power into the mass fab, because just having a that one solitary solar panel up there really is not cutting it. Admittedly, that is the equivalent of what, 64 normal solar panels, but yeah, it's still not really cutting it. Of course, this thing we did last episode is these are really annoying sheep. As you can see, they're growing their wool, which is really cool. And look at this. That's pretty cool. So yeah, what was I doing this for? Well, mainly due to the fact is just so I can get each of the different colours. And in case anyone hadn't actually ever seen this kind of design, well, yep, there you go. It now actually works really well. And I did actually put the small change on there from last time too, is I did put the repeater there as well. Because when this thing actually triggers, and it's going to take probably another good 30 seconds for that to actually trigger, but now it actually pulses the red alloy wire at the bottom there, and then about a few seconds later it then pulses these those things, transposers off the top, then to suck in the what's going on there? Pick the torch up. To then suck up the any of the wool that's left on the ground. So otherwise, they just both pulsed at the same time, and bits of wool were getting left behind. So you really do have to put the delay between the pulses. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what was I saying? Oh, that's right. This thing's just ticking through very nicely. Just a quick recap on how this thing's doing. That's a hell of a lot of Eternalist fuel. But yeah, let's get on with the NanoSuit. That's what I really need. That's what I want to get done this episode. One thing I was actually thinking of, I was actually thinking of just upgrading these things, but meh, I don't think I'll bother. I mean, they've got 5 overclockers in them. I don't think I really need to bother that much, to be totally honest with you. So I'm not going to. Alright, so done with that. I want macerator. That's what I want. I probably could have put a few more in there if I wanted to steal a couple out of there, just to make it probably tick a little bit quicker. There you go. That's that is drawing a little bit extra power out of there now. Meh, not enough to really worry about it too much. Of course, that is also powering all these recyclers as well, so, you know, it's not doing too bad. But yeah, so basically I just want to get a heap of the coal dust, because I want to, I need, if I go back to the NanoSuit. So there you go. I'll start off with the boots possibly. But you need a heap of carbon plates and of course energy crystals. So each part needs an energy crystal. And it's actually something I could be probably doing if I've got them in here. Oh, I've got to look at that. Diamonds and redstone. Do I have any redstone? Any? Oh, look at that. I do. Probably not enough, but it should be enough actually, because I need 4, don't I? Oops, and there. Pop. Energy crystals, too easy. Had heaps of them. And of course I don't actually have, oh, I've got red carbon fibre there, sweet. Neat as, oh, actually, oh, that's alright, I can leave them there for now, and these go into the compressor, don't they? Actually, no, they don't. Pwah. So, yeah, I'm going to need a fair few of them. So it's 4 for the boots, so it's 10, what's that, 17, and so it's 21 pieces of carbon plates. 21, okay. How you going? Neat. That was pretty quick and easy. Keep taking them out of there, and I probably shouldn't be, but anyway. Yep, sounds like an Endman being killed in the background there. So yeah, so what do you get? About 6 or 8 from each stack of coal. Okay, so that's going to take a fair bit, isn't it? Okay, that's alright. I can grab that bit of coal out of there, just need 1 piece. Chuck that in there. No, that's not what I want, that's the wrench. Haha! Coal. I'll grab a couple of them, just because I can. Chuck them in there. Oh, I had extra in there. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, keep this going. It's going to be fun. Because I don't think I've actually gone this whole series so far, which is admittedly has dragged on probably for way longer than it should have. But yeah, I don't think I've actually had any armor the whole damn thing. So what, we're into episode, what, 32 now? And had no armor the whole time. It's like pretty impressive. I'll just crank it up a little bit, about 5 seconds. That should be enough to probably feed through there without too much hassle. Grab that bit of UU matter out of there. So that's what I've got UU matter wise anyway, just from this horrible little dodgy setup that really is not enough to really power it too much. That's alright, not bad. Grab some of that. That'll probably be more than enough anyway. Chuck them in there, grab them out. Chuck them in, so what's that? It's 8. It's going to give me, what's that, 13? Cool. Alright, hang on. Did I mark up the energy crystal before? Shouldn't I give myself an extra one? I keep forgetting that with the project table that, yeah, it always leaves the shadow one there. You've got to grab them all out to clear the project table. Good thing I realised. I'll be wondering later on what the hell was going on. Okay. Hurry up, macerator. Give me an even number. Keep chucking the bits on the floor. So it's going to give me, what's that, 14, 15, so about, what, 17? So we're nearly there. I could start making the parts, but I'll wait. And oops. Oh, look at, oh, you kidding me? You kidding me? I was 1 short. Typical. Okay. Not to worry, there it is. Alright. Cool. We're now going to get ourselves a bit of armour. Haha. Nope. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. That's what's that? Nope. That's the pants. I can't remember the... oh, the armour, pardon me. And that goes there for the body armour, and of course the helmet is like that, and I think it's a bit of glass. Yes, it is a bit of glass. Now, I'm not sure if these things have to be charged in here, or if they can be charged in... Oh, it can be charged in there. Cool. Why have you got cobblestone there? Oh dear, have you chucked yourself out, have you? Oh dear, it's not too good then, is it? It overflowed. Cool. So I'll charge all these things up, which is pretty damn neat. And once these things are all done, I think I might have a look around to see if there's what else I could possibly do for this episode. Because this was the main thing I wanted to get done, obviously. I might actually let's wait for this to finish, and that is actually finished. I'll just start that off for now, and I might just go sleep just to get the past the time. So it's probably not going to be a long episode, this one, because I want, as I said, I just mainly wanted to get that done, show you this thing actually working in its you know, how it should be properly, and I might start converting some of this into iridium plates, which I'm probably sure some of you guys already know how all that works anyway. But start doing that, and then the other thing I also want you guys to do too is actually just show me just a simple nuclear reactor. I don't want anything fancy hoo-ha that's going to put out, you know, half an absolute million of, or half a crap ton, or whatever you want to call it, of MJ megajoules or Minecraft joules or EU, whatever the hell it might be. I think it's EU, but anyway. So I just want just a nice simple nuclear reactor that's going to be able to power this thing, and so that'll be pretty cool. Be able to run this a little bit more effectively. Oh, sorry, not that, this bit. And so yeah. And the other thing I also want to do too is I want to, again, as I did mention, the part of the reason why I want to do this sheep farm was so I can collect the wool, and I want to do statues. And so yeah, I want to see which one, whose skin would you like to see me do first? So yeah, I mean, hey, do you want to be me? Yeah. Yeah, do you want to be... No, I'm kidding. No, if you want to vote, I mean, actually, somebody did say Direwolf20. Well, yeah, you want to do a Steve skin? We'd certainly be doing that, not a problem at all. But, yeah, not a problem. But yeah, I just want to see what you guys think. You know, what skin would you actually like to see me do, or whose skin? And again, if you do see what, if somebody has put one up that you'd like to see, just vote that one up. Don't just keep posting the same thing. Just vote some, say if it was, I don't know, plucking the name of, I don't know, Nearby Gamer even. So I don't care. Whoever you vote for, you know, if you see that and you're going to say their name, just vote that one up, so that I know whoever gets the most votes. So yeah. So basically, that's it. Really, all I want you guys to do is, yeah, just to, for those of you who are familiar with the nuclear reactors, just post a pretty cool little simple one. I can easily look it up, which is not a problem anyway. I'll probably end up I might even just do that. But yeah, other than that, it's just the skin for what you'd like to see me do. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finally getting myself all armoured up. Oh yeah. That is mean. Oh yeah. Mean. I love that texture. It's just so cool. Yep. I could actually change my skin to that. That would be pretty awesome. See little cufflinks showing through there on the sleeve. Right there. Yep. That's pretty cool. Alright. And so we've got all that done. Is there anything else I really think is important to do for this episode? Again, I know it's going to be a short one. God, that's something else okay, that is actually something I know I do have to do, and I might actually just do that offline and then just show you if I come up with an idea. Actually, no, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to get this Archangel Smite, and I'm going to do... I'm sure I did this before. Maybe I didn't. Or maybe it was suggested by someone, I can't remember. But I'll do the pedestal. Can't think what it is. So it's 4 red matter and dark matter blocks. That's easy enough. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to place it in there. And hopefully it'll... where's my dark matter? Oh yeah, it's in there, isn't it? Wow. So I need a few more. Okay. Get some red red matter. I think I'll steal them out of the... nope, that one. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still gives me a crap ton of EMC there. I'll just chuck it back in there so I can keep it. No, wrong slot. That one. Okay, so... and... wow, okay. There's the pedestal. Fly away. No, you're not going to work. When you work, you're a jerk, Spider. You know that? You're an absolute jerk. Okay, so where am I going to put this thing? Probably should keep that in my inventory, otherwise it won't work too well. Suppose I could just put it there. Okay. And that there. Alright. That'll do the job. It's going to cost probably a crap ton of arrows because it's going to be shooting everything it can, but hey, I don't care. At least it'll be one way of eliminating any of the spiders. Woohoo! Sucker spiders, your days are ended now, finally. I like it. I should have done that yonks ago, I suppose, but anyway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is that's it for the... oh, actually, one more thing I did want to do. Actually, I might even start doing... actually, no, I'll do it next episode. Probably... or actually, no, I won't actually do it next episode. I'll do it off camera. Because I did ask if anyone wanted me to do anything in here for this area. And somebody said, like, do like a little village in this green area. This grassed area just here. Because, obviously, I've got all the... you know, like the aviary, you know, all the bee stuff here and all this stuff here. I can, because all this bit, this end of the breeding area is actually underneath cover. I can't actually grow in them here, so I might even just place all those machines on this end of the breeding area, and I can move all this stuff. I'll get rid of the enchanting room. I can move it elsewhere, and these thing here, which is some people think has been a bane of some people's watching. But but yeah, these things will go, these melons, and I'm going to open up this whole area, including the pen there. And yeah, so I want to make it all into like, probably put into like houses, or maybe in a couple of houses or something like that. So at least then my my awesome 4-poster bed is not going to be outdoors. So yeah, if anyone wants to do a you know, if you've got a little quick design for a nice little house, maybe you want to show it off. You know, again, do video response. I have no problem with that if you do. Again, just a quick note with the video responses. And that drops XP, doesn't it? No, who cares? The only thing with video responses is that when I did start my channel originally, I was just getting people posting just ridiculous video responses. So I actually ended up just... I don't block them outright, but they've got to get approved by me before they go up. They don't just instantly go straight up. So if you do a video response and you don't see it there, don't be alarmed. It will get put there as long as it's basically relevant to Minecraft. Because, you know, I was getting all sorts of weird just crap that people were just adding originally, which I ended up just removing. But yeah, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's this episode done. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, I do apologise for the... you know, the big break between episodes, and of course this one being probably a little bit short. But we now have an awesome suit of armour. Well, yeah, not the best, but it is still pretty cool. And of course now we can deal with those spiders. They're finally been dealt with. And of course we will start doing the nuclear reactor. Yeah, it should be next episode. I will want to get that done. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, that cool stuff. And of course, don't forget, and yeah, I've completely stuffed that up, didn't I? Yep, I did. Nice work, Pie. You freaking dumbass. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm done. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, that cool stuff. And until next time, keep cool, keep safe, and I'll catch you around. Goodbye.